Hello everyone and welcome to my new Forex channel. This is my very first YouTube video that I'm doing for you guys, and I am excited about today's video to talk about a few topics that I know that you're all interested in. But today's main point of the video is to talk a little bit about myself, talk about what's been happening recently, and more importantly talk about what is happening next for BDFX. But with YouTube in mind, I want to tell you guys what I have in store for you guys on the YouTube channel. Over the next couple of weeks and next couple of months, I am planning on bringing out a lot of content for you guys to basically show you a lot more about BDFX, show you how I do different videos on how I got into trading, my journey, my trading journey over the past 9 years. I want to show you my life, other than Forex, and show you my business side of things, my other business, which is property and so on. And one of the main things I want to do is also show you how I managed to simultaneously work and trade at the same time, which is, I know, a big topic for many of you. Now, today, as I said, I briefly want to talk a little bit about myself, because people who are watching this, some of you may have been following me for the past 5 years, some of you may have only been following me for the past couple of weeks. So my brief description of trading is I've been trading for 9 years now, 9 years since I initially started trading in the Forex market. About 4 or 5 years ago, I created the BDFX Instagram account. Now, at the time, I created this Instagram account with no thought process behind it, other than just posting my analysis, posting my technical analysis, which I was proud of at the time, and just wanted to put it out there to the world to see what other people thought about it, other traders, and basically just to connect with some other traders. So there's no other thought process behind creating that page at the time. Now, fast forward 5 years to where we are at now, and things have changed massively, from just posting a few technical analysis sometimes. Now I am posting very regular, and I've now more or less been given a nickname of, with my trades, of sniper entries. Now, obviously sniper entries being due to the way that my unique sort of sense of, you could say, my unique way of trading the market, which I have developed to be able to get into trade at certain entry points, which a lot of other people find very hard to do. So over the past 3 or 4 years, my development and my trade has increased and increased, and this is mainly due to not being complacent, because 2, 3 years, 4 years ago, I was still making profits consistently in the market. But when I do something, I want to be the best of the best at whatever I do. So being a bit of a perfectionist, I really analyze my trading all the time. Even if I lost a trade or even if I won a trade, I constantly analysed and reanalyzed and found out how I could get better, what I was doing wrong, and always looking for a way to improve my trading. So by doing that, I managed to get to the stage where I started getting these sniper entries, which has gained me a lot of following, and gained a lot of attraction from people that have seen my style of trading, seen that they've not really seen much else like that on Instagram, and just suddenly show people that there's a complete different way of trading the market than the way that 90% of retail traders do. So over the last couple of years, I've been posting more and more, especially in the last year or so. I've been a lot more active on Instagram, and because of this, as it said, the following has increased, and with that, I've got a lot of messages from people. On a daily basis, I get lots of messages. On one hand, I get a lot of messages asking for some sort of education, whether it be through a course or a group or signals and so on. And on the other hand, then I get a lot of messages from people just to simply say thank you, to say thank you for the free content I put out, telling me how much it's changed their trading, how much it's changed their life, how much it's changing from losing in the market to now becoming a profitable trader, and just telling me that they now see a different way of trading the market that they never knew, and just to thank me for actually opening their eyes and showing them another option. So this has been great over the couple of years. This has been something that I continuously get, and until recently, I never really wanted to do any type of teaching or anything like that, because as a profitable trader, I never really felt the need that I needed to, because I'm making money in the Forex market. I have my other business as well, so my time is limited, and therefore if I'm making money trading, I don't need to make any money by looking for an extra income in the teaching sort of or the education avenue. But with the amount of thanks and the amount of appreciation I've been given over the past couple of years, I've also get a lot of messages of people just explaining to me how they are losing in the market, how they are still losing, how they can't get profitable, how they've been at it for a couple of years, they're still blowing accounts and so on. And so everything isn't always great. Yes, people make money in trading, but there is the side of people that people are still really struggling. Obviously, every trader goes through that at the start of their career. I was at that point at one time, and even though I try and help people as much on Instagram by replying to direct messages and so on, it's very hard to get back to everybody. So with that in mind, I this year decided that I wanted to sort of give back in a way and to sort of show people how I trade and get people involved, because it got to a stage where I'm posting my analysis, I'm posting my sniper entries, and it's now getting a little bit boring for me, because what's the point in keep posting this to people when there's a lot of people out there that are finding it hard to actually trade and hard to get to be profitable. So it's not, I felt like it's a bit unfair just to keep posting these sort of trades, and it started to feel like it's showing off in a little way, which is not the type of person I am or the avenue I'm trying to go down. I'm just trying to help people and trying to help people become a better trader. So with that in mind, this year I decided I wanted to do something more for the community and put out there my way of trading, show people how I trade so they could learn from me and so on. So this is basically how we get into how I started working with Astro and where this comes about. So you guys are probably aware that I've been working with Everything Effects, which is a separate company from Astro Effects, for the past year and a half. And this year I decided I wanted to do more within the Forex industry, and I met up with Astro in January, because I never worked with Astro before this year. I met up with Astro in January to sit down and talk and have a few discussions about different options. Now at the time, Astro Effect had a different idea going on. They had a new venture that they were about to embark on, and they actually asked me or offered me a role to actually take control of that and to set that up. So after a few discussions, I agreed to jump on board and join forces with them and take on this new venture for them. Now unfortunately, a couple of weeks in, when I started working with them, things changed a little bit. There was a little bit of miscommunication in what the original deal was, which is nobody's fault. Things just didn't work out, and after a couple of weeks I decided that what the role entailed just wasn't for me. It wasn't what I wanted to do, and I decided that I was going to leave Astro after my short stint, and I was going to pursue my own ventures and do my own thing. Now unfortunately, at the time when I handed in my letter of resignation, there was a lot of stuff going on with Astro at the time, which I'm sure you're all aware of, and I was politely asked by Astro to not make it public at the time because there was a lot happening. Decided that once the dust had settled through other situations, that then I would make it public and let my followers know that I had in fact left. So that was fine until unfortunately recently the company put out a post which sort of insinuated that rather than the team members that have left on their own accord, that we were sort of pushed out, and it was the decision of Astro for the members, or to get rid of the members, which is completely false. So today's video is basically just to explain that the reason for leaving Astro was purely my own decision, and was 100% my own decision, as I think with the other members is in a very similar situation, but I cannot speak for them. So today, as I said, today's video is just to draw a line underneath the whole situation. I wish Astro the best in whatever they do and in success with whatever they do in the future. And it's just simply that sometimes in business things don't work out. People grow apart, people have different visions, people want to do different things. And I'm going off in my own direction, and as well as other team members maybe doing something similar as well. Now we can draw a line underneath that. I want to get to the bits that are more exciting, which is what is happening next with BDFX. Now, this is very exciting, and I'm very excited to bring out something for you guys very, very soon. I've had something in the pipeline that I'm working on at the moment, and hopefully you guys saw my logo that I posted on my Instagram page a few days ago, and this was to show you guys that there is something coming, because I'm getting loads of messages, and thank you for all the messages, by the way, that have been coming through on my direct messages and obviously on my posts. There's been a lot of support from you guys, so thank you for that. And yeah, I'm really excited about letting you guys know about what I've got coming out. So what I've got coming out is a little bit different. It's basically teaching you guys how to trade, but also in a way trading along with you, because I want to show you guys that what I've been doing on Instagram over the last couple of years is possible for other people as well. So obviously I'm talking, you see me posting 200-300 pip trades, you see me posting from possibly 200 or 300 pips in a week to up to 1,000 or 1,500 pips in a week. And I want to show the world, or anybody who wants to get involved, that this is possible and that this is all real, and you're able to get involved with it as well. So I want to teach you, I want to trade with you guys, and I just want to create a community where we all work together and basically all make money from the market on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, and withdraw money from the market and become profitable traders. Now, as I said, I don't want to go into it too much. There is a lot of details I'm going to be bringing out in the next couple of weeks. So there is going to be a link at the bottom of this video, which is to my new website. If you want to hit the link and go to the website and give me, just drop in your email address and subscribe to that. What I will be doing is updating anybody who's interested with the details over the next couple of weeks. So you'll be the first to hear about it and first to hear about what's coming out. Now, for anybody who came to the video today looking for some technical analysis like I normally do on my Instagram lives, I'm sorry today's video wasn't really about that, but I am going to do an Instagram live on Thursday in 2 days time. I'll jump on a live, spend an hour or so with you guys, answer some questions, go backwards and forwards with you, and I will also do some technical analysis that you guys want. So apart from that, look out for YouTube videos, look out for the Instagram live on Thursday, and that is the end of today's video, and I will see you guys soon.